So there's failure, and there's failure on a stage. Dealing with failure is its own thing. As a baseball player, the likelihood that you're going to fail is significantly high. And if you play the game long enough, you have failed or you will fail, and you have to learn how to work through that. That's a separate video. This one is failing on stage. Failing on stage. What's that like? What does that even mean? Here's what I mean. I'm a dad, and I have a couple kids, just like everybody else. My youngest daughter loves to dance. She just graduated from preschool. We went to a recital, last one of the year. We go to the recital. Lights are down, lights are dim. The music starts. And guess what happens? You already know. Every single phone and light pops up. My daughter just graduated preschool. Failing on stage is harder than just failure. I'm from a generation where failure happened and nobody saw it, except for the people that were there. But today, we live in a context where young people, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, they fail on stage. They fail on people's phones. They fail and it's on Facebook. They fail and it's on Twitter. They fail and it's brought up at the reunion. It's brought up at the work. Hey, let me show you. This was, well, yeah, he failed, but we'll just scrub right through that. Failure on the stage requires a different kind of mindset that is, I think, consistently being misunderstood by young athletes. The only armor that you can build to failure when it's not seen is perseverance. The type of failure when it's on the stage is I don't care what you think. I never cared what you thought. I will never care what you think. If I have to fail in practice with just my teammates, then I've got to work through that. And I get the chance to work through that with the people that I'm around. But when I have to learn how to fail in today's day and age, I have to fail publicly, and I have to be able to say, I never cared what you thought anyway. That's the only armor that you can build. If our athletes are going to have to grow up in a situation where everything that they do is televised and on social media and on Facebook, please understand that the particular type of armor that they're going to have to build is a very, very, very stout belief in themselves. And I don't care what anybody else has to say about any of this or anything that I do. For the health of our athletes, I think that's the only way going forward. If everything is going to be televised, scrutinized by armchair quarterbacks and parents and coaches and people and players that weren't even there, they're just, did you see that on Instagram? Did you see that on Facebook? Did you see? The only response is teaching our athletes to give 0 Fs. What anybody says or thinks in person and on social. And so I think we're going to have some very mentally strong, maybe, athletes, because that is a reality I didn't have to grow up with. That's a reality probably many of you did not have to grow up with. And yet today, failing on the big stage if you're an athlete, failing on the big stage if you're just a random person, phones come out all the time. Failure, that's different. Failing on stage, that's a new thing altogether. This is Bucket Talk. I'm on my bucket.